Alright, Fishaholics, I'm out here on the narrow river, and I'm pedaling out to my first spot that I'm going to try for winter flounder. And you know, I'm still an open book. I've never caught a winter flounder before. And if you've seen one of my past videos where I made a bunker chum log for flounder fishing, you know, I'm going to put that to work today, and hopefully it can put me into some nice winter flounder. Let's do it. This is where I'm going to drop my first anchor. Hopefully it stays. Got my chum here, guys, that I made along the Providence River with bunker. I'm going to drop that in the chum pot. It fits perfect. Now I'm just going to put the split ring on here to lock it so it doesn't open. There we go. Drop down the chum pot with my second anchor. I'm going to start off with a 2-ounce sinker because there's a lot of current ripping through here, so I have a feeling it's going to take at least 2 ounces to hold bottom pretty well. All right, I'm all rigged up. I just got to cut up some bait. Today's bait of choice is clams, baby, clams. Package of clams from Bass Pro Shops that I picked up. A little cutting board. Got my knife. There's so many different things you need when you're gonna go flounder fishing. All right, let's see if anybody's home. Throw it out in the channel there and let it sink down to the bottom. It's only about 5 to 7 feet out there in front of me. All right, guys, I'm moving down tide here, or downwind, and right now I'm on top of this flat here, and I'm trying to anchor right on the edge of this flat where these two channels here on my left and right come together. And when they come together, it pretty much drops off to around 10-15 feet. So I'm hoping that I could find some winter flounder here. You want to really pull this chum pot up and down, trying to stir up the bottom. Try to, you know, get a lot of that chum to go through the screen on the chum pot. You want to get a good slick going. I have a fish on right here. Oh, that was a crab, not a fish. I thought it was a flounder. Damn. I've got something here hanging on my bait. Big spider crab. Alright, Fishaholics, I'm back on land here. I'm going to call it quits for the winter flounder fishing. And, you know, it was a little bit of a tough day out there. It was blowing really hard when I first got out. And now it's like calming down a little bit, but the tide is coming in. And I mainly wanted to fish the outgoing tide. But anyways, you know, I still have, you know, 2 bags left of clams. So what I'm going to do is go down to the South Shore. And I'm going to throw out a few, you know, few chunks of clams on some light tackle gear and hopefully get into some stripers. So let's go do that. All right, let's cast this chunk of clam out there. Oh, I think I got a fish on. Fish on already. Wow, that was really fast. On the clam, baby, on the clam. Oh, that was like immediate. Fishing for 5 minutes, got my first bite like immediately. Woo! Little baby striper on the clam there. At least I'm bending the rod a little bit today, since the flounder bite kind of stunk. That's a really tiny striper. I might have to get my ultralight rod soon. I still got clam left. I'm gonna cast it back out and see if I can get another one. These big shells like this on a beach, this is usually always a key indicator that there's stripers swimming around looking for clams. Putting on some fresh bait. The other piece of bait, you know, wasn't getting any more bites, so sometimes if you know, the clam is all drained out and doesn't have any good scent or flavor to it, you won't get any more bites. Basically right now the simple rig I'm using is basically just a simple fish finder rig. It's kind of like a makeshift fish finder rig because I didn't have the little plastic slip here that slides through the line. So basically what I did is I attached a barrel swivel to a small little clip, which then I hooked my sinker, and I threaded my braid through that little barrel swivel, and then I put a little bead below it, right where the knot is. So that basically prevents that barrel swivel from hitting the other barrel swivel where I attached my 15-pound test Seaguar fluorocarbon leader. And then I'm using a 5.0 Gamakatsu circle hook. There he is, fish on. They're liking the clams today. This little guy's riding the wave. This one's a little bit bigger, I think. Not much bigger. That's why you always use circle hooks, right like that, guys. Right in the corner of the mouth. Alright, Fishaholics, so I'm going to call it for the day, and today really didn't go as planned. You know, I planned on going out in the yak and, you know, putting down two of my bunker chums and kind of, you know, working through some winter flounder, you know, small ones, and hopefully get a couple keepers and bring them home for dinner. But, you know, it was my first time winter flounder fishing, so I'm not really surprised that I got skunked on the winter flounder, but at least after winter flounder fishing, I was able to come to the South Shore here and throw out some of the leftover bait that I had, and I was able to catch, you know, 2 dinky stripers, so I didn't get skunked. But my hunt for some winter flounder isn't over, and you know, I've been doing a little research up north in Massachusetts around the Boston Harbor area, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to get out there in the yak and catch some winter flounder, and maybe even some cod, because I heard that, you know, there's a few cod up in the Boston Harbor area, so that'd be kind of cool to get into some cod. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned a few things, and enjoyed watching me try to catch some fish, you know, and catch a few fish. But you know, don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos and you want to see more. And if you have any questions, post a comment in the comment section below, or look in the description below to see what kind of equipment I was using and how I was using it and how I was fishing, water temperature, you know, everything like that. But anyways, thanks again for watching. Never forget, live to fish to live. I'll see you guys out on the water.